Hello, welcome. Oh, I have new sunglasses. That's the least of my worries here. Welcome everybody. How are you? It's been a while, yeah. For those of you who are keen observers, though, we were on a couple days ago. I don't remember when that was. Saturday? Friday? I don't remember when. Glad Joe coming in. Nice new sunglasses. Thank you. I can't see a thing. Welcome everybody. If we haven't met yet, my name is Lux Domino. I'm a family-friendly streamer, play a lot of PGA Tour 2K25. However, tonight, we are spreading our horizons a little bit. I feel like that's still even then a little spicy. We are spreading our horizons, and I wanted to relive one of my, I shouldn't say childhood favorites, one of my young adult favorites. When I was in college, I played a lot of a game called Skate. You can imagine what Skate is about. It's about skateboarding. So they just released early access for Skate, the new early access part of it. And I figured, you know what? I have not had nostalgia in a while. I'm gonna have some nostalgia tonight. And yeah, we're gonna be playing early access. I'm not sure if I would even bother otherwise, but I saw someone else who I really enjoy their streaming style. I saw them play it, and I'm like, you know what? I think this would make for a fun night. So we're gonna play Skate tonight. Glad Joe says, how are you and Mrs. D? We are doing well. Thank you for asking. For those of you who weren't with us in the test stream, we are multi-streaming, by the way. Let me just make sure. I am pretty sure we are multi-streaming. we went from 5 viewers to 2 on Twitch. Yeah, we are currently live on YouTube as well. We recently moved, so there's that. Some of us have been in and out of medical trouble, so there's that as well. But we are all doing fine. We are all doing a-okay. Yes, how are you? Let me know how you're doing. Make sure I have my we are still in the undisclosed location here in Holland, Michigan, across the M45. Making sure my phone is on silent. Can I pray for us? And then we can have some fun. Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you for this opportunity to do what I do. And Lord, I just thank everyone who's going to be here in stream. I just ask a blessing over their lives, a blessing over their relationships. If they have any relationship trouble, Lord, just be what that relationship needs, be what that person needs tonight, whether it's grace or mercy or peace or truth. Speak through me, Lord, and it's in your name I pray. Amen. All right, I am going to load up. I also, for those of you who don't know, I also rearranged things. In here, I mean, you have the TV in the back, you have the couch over there. That's not rearranged. That's staying the same. But in front of me, there are different things. So I have my monitor is slightly tilted, because I thought, why not? Yeah, it has been a while. I'm glad to see all of you, though. We will probably be back to PGA. I mean, if at some point, if if skate does not go well today, we'll be playing PGA Tour later. But so funny, doing well. Had a medical procedure today that I'm not very fond of. Sorry to hear that, Gladio. We kind of have to have done. Oh boy, I heard a skate. I heard a truck. Skate truck. Here we go. So, I will say this. From what I saw, this is very early access. It's online only, which some people like, some people don't like, whatever. English, yes please. Main volume, I guess. Field of view. Very large field of view. Camera shake. Offboard camera. Field of view as well. Actually, let's keep that low. Apply. 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 So for those of you who don't know, this is a skateboarding game, obviously. I am somewhat interested in skateboard culture. Hold the A. That was what I was missing. This was popular back in the late 2000s, the late aughts, if you will. I will do classic controls, thank you very much. So you're on a skateboard, and the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. You can put ramps down if you want and skate those ramps in the middle of the city. You can, as our title suggests tonight, you can also Hello, V. Oh, you are not getting, you're not getting gameplay audio. Hold on. There we go. That should be better.
Oh,
I'm definitely this
should
guy.
I avert my
Oh
gaze?
dear. Can I do no music in my head? Probably not. All right. Okay, there we go. I wonder if I'm gonna get demonetized for this. You have to be monetized first, Lux. I'm also not centered. There we go. All right, I am a gringo, but it is summertime, so I have a little bit of a tan. Undertone. Oh, I see. He can be pink. A little pinker. Height. I'm small. I feel like I'm average height. I am somewhat obese. So I'll be doing this one. I could probably get away with that one. That looks too muscular though. I'm definitely gonna be playing that one. I do not have pecs that large. My hips are also not that wide. And my hindquarters are not that pronounced. I like that. I like to stroll.
Facial recognition programs must love you.
See, what I don't like sometimes with early access stuff, little things like being able to pan the camera up so I can actually see the face, because I can rotate. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna have to make an educated guess here based on the chin.
Aux terrasses des cafés, entre midi et 2, une foule animée vient s'attabler. Aux terrasses des cafés,
Go with that guy.
on vient gaiement.
I'm a little bit mature. No freckles, no moles.
If I had hair, I'd get a mullet. The
Of
classic hairdo that never goes out of style.
It does go
Not
out of
the fish.
style. It was out of style a long time ago, and it should never have come back.
Dans les yeux.
Let's see, we have a shaved head.
Oh oui, j'ai rendez-vous.
Typically, we have black hair, but I don't even know if it matters with shaved hair.
Du petit café.
We have
Là, sur
caterpillars.
la place.
Actually, I kind of like this one, even though I can't see it. Like, EA, what are you
À la
doing?
terrasse.
Please, allow me to pan the camera up.
Hé, hé, c'est là que ça se passe. Aux terrasses des cafés, on revoit tout le monde. Et l'on
I'm really
refait
just
le
going
monde
based on the
en
left-hand side of the screen.
Terrasse des cafés, pour ce temps sacré.
Sure.
Instant sucré, on se donne.
Light brown, why not?
Terrasse des cafés, on ne renoncera jamais.
I have a big
C'est fort dans
honker.
l'amitié, la joie d'aimer.
It was more like
Petit
that.
café, Paris revit, Paris renaît à tout jamais.
I can already tell why people have been kind of dogging on it.
Chez Rendez-vous.
It is not the art style in which Skate is known for. It's much more like cartoony, which Skate is not known for. Skate's known for very gritty and
Chez Rendez-vous.
not real, but
À la terrasse du petit café. C'est là que ça se passe.
All right, let's get some details for your RIP card, so others can see your basic info and we can get rolling. All right, looking good.
So
The bus is waiting for us. Let's roll.
I would actually in real life skate skate regular. Skate verified, skate QP. I like this one. Yeah, so it being early access, there's a lot
Welcome
of things
to the
that
full
are
tour. There's tons
Don't
to
count
see,
on it
do,
being
and shred here on the Isle of Grom. Let's go.
completely finished, obviously. Alright, so I need to
Okay, to get you rolling, you'll need a skateboard.
I need to go
Fortunately,
to
the local
settings
skate shop, Extrovert,
and
has
audio.
a complimentary one waiting for you
Music
at
down.
the top of that building. Onward.
Streamer mode, yay! Gameplay V comments. I feel like I would not like her to talk to me all the time. Then we can bring this back in. Alright, so classic. How is experience I'll stick with classic for now. Look at sensitivity. I will say they have a lot of different toggles and things, which would be interesting to dive into eventually. All right, graphics, desync, dynamic resolution. I think I could probably push. Oh dear, that is one hot CPU. Uno momento. My CPU is chugging right now, choking for air. Let's see if that helps. I only have a fan here in this room. So once everything gets turned on and everything starts blowing, it gets pretty hot in here. So. Yeah, I feel like Ultra kind of needs to be where it's at. Give us under general. Visualizer, yes. Traffic and pedestrians, crossplay enabled. All right. I mean, I haven't played a skate game in how long? Probably 10 years at least. So far, no. So they added this mechanic, this kind of parkour climbing mechanic, so that you can get places.
There it is, your very own board, your key to the city. I know it looks gnarly, but trust me, you've got this. It all starts with a drop-in to a world of fun.
I'm also going to bring this back down here. I'm going to be quitting every menu that I can.
Survive the body hack. Nice. Local knowledge update. Resilience is Sanvan's secret superpower. The next part of the tour is about carving and board control. Let's roll.
Oh, I need my mouse.
This course has been scientifically engineered to practice the art of navigating your skate through San Dan. Don't oversteer, and you'll be rolling properly in no time.
So X is push.
Nice line. You're feeling the flow. Keep it up.
I feel like you can push either side though.
That is indeed a proper carve. Verified success. Calculated carving. Sweet.
It wasn't really carving, B. I was barely moving.
Head over to the Ollie course to get started.
I am so used to playing something like PGA where I grip claw style, and I don't think I can do that here. I think I have to do oh. Yeah, so far I don't like the, I thought I set camera to high. That is high. Ooh. Oh, see, I like a little bit more. Okay. So field of view is actually kind of opposite of what I was thinking of. I was thinking that field of view, a wide field of view, but they're thinking in terms of an actual, like, camera's field of view. That makes sense.
I do suggest brushing up on ollies. They put the fun in fundamentals. Head over to the
Oh, she
ollie
locked
course
me
to get
out.
started.
She locked me out of going,
Ollies
I have
are
to do the
magical
tutorial.
trick that gets your board off the ground and get them on law and upwards. Let's get those ollies popping. That's a make. Now try again. Look at you showing off. But let's get your ollie down. It is the building blocks of all other tricks. Look at you showing off. But let's get your ollie down. Now that you've got the ollie down, let's
I will
add
say
some
that this
speed and work
game's
on your timing.
difficulty was really nailing where your stick placement was. Like, if you just want to do an ollie, it's straight up and down. If you deviate off that a little bit,
Let me check the instructions again. Right. An ollie or a flip trick. This
Before
is
the
going to be
hedges.
more challenging offboard.
flick right before the hedges. Oh, I see. Ollie over the hedges, Lux. It's not that hard.
Yes, you're locking in your ollie. Blasting airs feels good, doesn't it?
So I think what
At
will
least
I
that's
think
what
what
my
will
research indicates.
throw me off is because when I play PGA Tour, I use claw it feels really weird
Timing your
just to use
ollie
my
is the
thumb.
key to our next bag of tricks. Grind. Wait, the key to open the bag? Investigate word choice. Check it out. Grinds and slides are when you put your trucks or board, get some speed, and ollie or ride onto that rail up ahead. Remember your timing. Calculated. Now, get some practice on the rails around here.
Oops. I so want to preload the ollie like I do it like in PGA.
2 out of 3. Keep on grinding. Verified grindage. Now I've got something a bit more challenging.
Yeah, because I haven't played this in so
Rails over the
long,
ground
I
are
feel
one
like
thing, but can you defeat this
is
rail?
all off. I wonder if I get a smaller
got a lot of
thumbstick,
hit
if
points.
it'll help.
So you better keep your speed up. That water is wet. You are now built to grind. The rails curve.
I'm gonna go get one. I'm gonna go get a smaller thumbstick.
All right,
I'm gonna see if that
one
helps.
more course to go.
It probably won't. It's probably just my inability to have skill at this game, because I haven't played it in forevs. Forevs, toads forevs. I also put my hat backwards just in case that helped or hurt. It probably hurts. He got off the board. You can't get off the board early, Lux. See, what's weird too is that you used to be able to, like, if you were to hit people, you'd run into them and fall off. So the idea that it is social, online only, okay, this is honestly the reason why I wanted to play this game was the falling off the board.
If ollies are magic, then flip tricks are sorcery. They open the door to endless self-expression and style. On your loads of flip trick variations.
Okay.
First, kick flips, a must in every skater's repertoire. Use your toe to kick the board. Whoa. It's one thing to study and research kick flips. Sweet pop shove it. Next up, let's get those flip tricks moving. But first, all right, time to take those flips and shoves to the skies. Exquisite. Imagine what you'll do in Sandvan proper.
I didn't kickflip off of that, I pop shoved it though.
Head back to your session marker, and we'll get in a quick session to try a few more.
Okay, so tap and to hold is to
Every
place,
trick on your board
and then
is
to
some
tap
variation
it
of a flip or shove
makes
trick.
you go back.
Experiment to discover more. Let's skate the park and try a few different tricks before the Sandvan water taxi arrives. Nice flip and kick flip.
So yeah, they don't have Hall of Meat, which was the
A backside shove.
ability to break your body for a score, which was very which was pretty much the entirety of
You
why
shoved it
people,
good.
a lot of people
Real good.
played this game, was the Hall of Meat. Because you could throw yourself off the board and then just rack up damage. And maybe it was just because we were just goofy college kids, but it was really funny and fun.
Heel make for the win. You are now the water taxi will pick you up at the dock and take you to the city whenever you're ready. This is going to be super fun. Let's roll.
I used to really love like mega ramps and stuff. So it'll take me a while to get grab tricks, but that was where I feel like I had more fun with grab tricks.
Let's get over to Sandvan. Good times are calling us.
Ooh, I like that little backflip. Let's go. I did not see which, I thought it was... I thought it was the right stick button instead of Y. I should have just paid more attention to the screen, but...
Congratulations! You've successfully graduated.
Welcome to
It still
Blue
feels
Light Beach
foreign.
and the Hedgemont neighborhood of San Amsterdam. I'll fill you in on how the resident incentive program works along the way. Get ready to rip. The RIP initiative is all about reinvigorating the Sandvan skate scene and getting the locals and visitors hyped on the city. And all you need to do to take part is skate. Best way to get people hyped about skating is to just skate.
The best thing to do is just completely hit things. Yeah, so my
Not doing the
mind...
line? That's cool. I've set a waypoint for you to get to when you're ready.
My mind is completely on PGA Tour.
So, as part of the RIP initiative, every neighborhood has set up challenges.
Once
aimed
again,
at
I thought
highlighting
that
some of the best
I,
spots in the city.
it feels like my...
There are a few types of challenges.
Alright, I need to
Each
take
one
her off.
highlights a different aspect of what makes San Van so special to skaters. Completing challenges.
Pokey socks. I couldn't even think. So it will take a little bit for me to get used to I don't know if I could switch between this game and PGA real easily because I'm so used to holding off on the stick for PGA. And this you don't. This you have to go right away. Oh, that's what I was... Settings. I wonder how much of this they're gonna keep and how much they're going to all right, I'm on like overload right now, so I'm going to switch back to PGA real quick for the rest of the stream. I will enjoy that later. Yeah, where my mind is at right now, oh man. Okay. Game. It might just be because it's hot in here, but starting something new and then doing it live as well. Okay. I need to pop this back on. Boom, 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 boom. I will say it's a good game, like, so far. The, I can tell my anxiety is starting to, because it's like learning a new technique or learning a new skill in front of people, or, I'll try and have fun with that afterwards. All right. It was throwing me though, having a, it was throwing me having to think about, oh, I'm not pausing, I'm using, because you have to pull down and push forward, or push forward and pull down in a variety of ways, and my mind could not deal with that. All right, let's go here. Un momento. Welcome back. right, PGA Tour. You guys who know my anxiety issues, you could tell, like, sometimes if I'm not comfortable doing something on stream, or even just doing something, the added benefit of the stream, of doing it on stream, is not good. Because it just ramps up all of the streaming, or all of the anxiety. As you can tell, I'm having a hard time finishing sentences. All right, here we go. I need to move this guy back this way. Whoa! There we go. Wow. All right, back to my safety net here. Welcome everybody to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of, I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are just welcoming ourselves back. And, ooh, Frisco Tee-Off. Okay, let's do that real quick. We haven't done a dual stream in a while, so I thought, you know what, when we get our first stream back, let's do something fun and new and fresh. And it turned out to give me anxiety. So we're doing what we normally do. But how are you? Good to see you, my friends. If we haven't met yet, my name is Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a lot of PGA Tour 2K25. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Good to see you back here. Hope you're doing well. All right. I think that should be okay. Mic check 1 2. Hey. Okay. So I think we're still trying to get through Magician. We are really close though. We're 5 levels off. So I think we're just gonna grind that tonight. And we'll see, let's see what we could do as far as daily session, or daily shots off the green. Ranked matches. Oh man, do I not want to do ranked matches tonight. It does feel weird being quote unquote back, because I only picked up the controller like 2 days ago to even see if I can play this game anymore. And I did, but it was very interesting. I don't have anything available. Why did it say that I had something available? All the stickies of on my controller, the grip tape, if you will, is falling off. Our pets' heads are falling off. And it's ridiculously hot in here. I shouldn't say ridiculously. It's pretty hot. Also in the unpacking, I don't know where his little hat is, but I found Mini-Me. This is a Funko Pop that I had made in one of my previous positions. I made for Christmas. I made Funko Pops for everybody, like customized to their person. And this was the one that I got for me. He has a hat that can go on him because I wear a hat. I was able to find my Funko Pop. I think I need to, Mrs. D and I were talking through how to make this room more comfortable. And I think on order is the portable AC, because there's no other way to keep this. I've got 2 computers going. I need to have at least something to keep it cool in here. So yeah. All right, grind away, son. Grind away. Yeah, the game is a little hot. Let's see. Let's do 75. Mic check 1 2. Hey. Feel like that's where it was volume wise. I'm just checking OBS, making sure our volume is right. That was like one of the worst drives I've ever seen. But it worked. Mic check 1 2. Hey. Mic check 1 2. Hey. Ooh. Flew it a little bit over. I will say, when I was practicing for today, yeah, I'm not sorry to say that I was practicing, but I was just getting back in the groove of things, and I'm not nearly as good as or as bad as I thought I was. I thought I was gonna be terrible. And I guess that's kind of the point of just grinding a career, is that you can go at the pace at which you like want to go. It's not like you have to perform because you're trying to compete against somebody, you know. Your only competition is yourself. All right, I think I have audio figured out. Oh. It is weird when you rearrange things and you think, oh yeah, I've got everything right. Like on the test stream, I did not know where my headphones are, and I'm like, I should probably have headphones on right now. Little things like that. I noticed too, like if it's my character and I'm playing ranked, let's say, I'm concerned more with getting perfect shots and making sure that my everything is right. Here, not so much. Here, it's much more like just get through it because you're grinding, you know? I know I can focus on playing well. Yeah, it is one of those things where I need to learn my lesson, really, of not doing many things new or uncomfortable on stream. Just because it's... Or at least if I do, I'm prepared for them being awkward. What awkward is your chipping stance? You don't know if you don't try, right? I just remembered. Okay, that saved. But what didn't save was this guy. Pulling rate. It does matter. I have noticed that if you can change little things like polling rate or the resolution of your controller, when you get used to a certain feel of your controller doing a certain thing and it's not doing that thing, it can be very frustrating. Even if I'm just goofing off here and not really trying, you know? Yeah, very toasty in here. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we tried something new. I got anxiety. And now we're going back to the old faithful. PGA Tour 2K25. If we haven't met yet, my name is Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a lot of PGA Tour 2K25. Welcome back. I have not been streaming for a little bit, a couple weeks. Mrs. D and I were in the process of moving house. And we are done with that now. We are in our house. We are living in a house. And I thought, you know what? It's time to get back. Ooh, a little quad. I like that.
Perfect swing.
It was time to get back into the saddle. Before I forgot how to play this game. So we are just trying to finish up our magician build tonight. Grinding until he's done. 99% or 99, 100%. 99 skill. They say that trees are 60% air. They are liars. It's like that Brian Fantana thing from Anchorman, 60% of the time. Works every time. I think what's going to be awkward is once I finish the season stuff, and go back to playing with my main, I'll be so used to, you know, seeing a right-handed player or playing a fade rather than a draw, or his specific stats that I think it'll take a little bit to get back used to playing my guy, but probably not. It probably won't matter. I think the last time I played on stream, I think we've had two patches since then, so I have not played in a long time. Let's see if this wind will take it. It did, but it also, I didn't aim it correctly. That's alright, good thing we're not taking this seriously. That's the thing about grinding that I have found with grinding in this game, is that you can try really hard and you can like post good scores and not worry about it a little, you know, at all. But, or no, you can grind and post good scores, but at the end of the day, it's not going to matter because you're just grinding to get, the level done, or like it's not like you're grinding when you're character grinding. It's not like you're trying to perfect the game. It's how can I get this character up to level 100 the quickest, you know? Does that make any sense? Like, I'm not really trying and I'm not really losing anything because of it. Like, sure, I made a bogey. Okay, it's not like grinding for ranked position where you have to really pay attention to your next shot and making sure that you're playing aggressively or conservatively. I think I just threw that all out the window by actually concentrating on that last hole. I'll tell you what though, I have not been out to in IRL golf in a while. Mrs. D had some health concerns that we had to take care of, and then we had to move, and it's just been a crazy month. But here in Michigan, fall golf is still you can still get some really good rounds of golf in the fall. It's not like when summer's done, it all of a sudden just becomes not possible to golf. Like, you can still get some really good rounds. So I might be able to get one more round out this fall, and I'll keep going, baby. Okay, he won an event. Yep, big deal, big deal. Let's go. I think this is my I think this motion right here is my hurry up motion. Boosh. Well, we were at 94, right? I mean, we're also grinding Club Pass because I've been playing so infrequently in the past month that I don't even know if I'm where I'm at. Was it 70 something, 40 something? I don't even remember where I was at. It's instances like this where I appreciate 2K putting in tier skips. Like normally I'm not a huge fan of that because it's like, well, you just pay to get ahead, but in this instance it's like, well, I haven't played in forever. I can just buy my way in to keep some momentum going rather than slogging through it. So I appreciate it in this game, but in other games I do not appreciate it. But it is what it is. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are just grinding away PGA Tour 2K25, trying to get the clubhouse done. Most of all, trying to get our magician build done so we can move on with our lives. But how are you? How was your weekend? It was pretty somber around the Domino House with the recent news of, or not the recent news, but the news about the assassination. So it's been really weird around here. Our thoughts and literal prayers go out to the Kirk family and friends. Man, what a loss. Mrs. D was letting me know that she's taken her pill. She's on a little bit of a she had a procedure today that finished up her medical issues, so Lord willing. So she's on a antibiotic just to make sure everything is going the way that the doctor saw it was going to go. And other than being groggy and grumpy, I think she's I think she's okay. Oh. I think Mrs. D will be the first one to tell you that I'm a really good nurse. I mean, I put my scrubs on and everything. It's really great. Yeah, this is the third time we've moved in 3 years. And I will say that I don't like moving. Especially as an adult where you have to pay for things. But we're here for good now. We're here where we're at in West Michigan, and it just reminded me how not fun just packing all your stuff up is, and then finding a new place for it. And we are very blessed to have the house that we do. And we were very blessed to have the condo that or apartment or whatever that we were able to have, but we knew that wasn't going to be long term. So we are very grateful for our house, which some of you might be seeing here in the near future. Just saying. I would love to do a house tour for a YouTube video. I think that'd be fun. I will say, even though I'm not paying attention, somewhat paying attention, not really paying attention, the ability to, like, that quad perfect there, like,
Perfect
I
swing.
honestly wasn't really focusing on it, so I guess since my little hiatus, my brain has kind of turned off what it needs to do to make a bad swing, I guess. Like, none of these have been horribly bad swings, which is good. I'm not a fan of horribly bad swings. Bum, 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 bum. Into the wind. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing at stake here other than me keeping my sanity while I level up my build finally. And I was quick to change Mad Dog. One of our viewers, Mad Dog, was able to sub his way to a win when it came to our Wheel of Punishment a couple weeks ago. So when I first started playing, just to kind of get back into it, I forgot that I had switched to have no mid irons, or long to mid irons, in my bag for this build. So I had to quickly change that. Of course, my putting still sucks, so that's the trade-off. Made that one? No. Yeah, we had a very summer-like day here in Michigan, at least West Michigan. In fact, leaving the medical facility with Mrs. D, our escort said, as he was wheeling Mrs. D out of the complex, even though she had the will and the ability to stand, no, we have to wheel you out. We don't want anything bad to happen on our watch. He said, we'll enjoy the rest of what summer's trying to give you, or something like that. And like, we will. I love this weather. It was really nice today. Me being a technology person, I was trying to figure out which smart home stuff to put into the new and improved Domino house first, and like, was it light switches? Was it? I chose thermostat because Mrs. D saying right before bed, "Hey, I'm cold, turn the thermostat up," or actually, with Mrs. D, it's "I'm too hot, turn the thermostat down." So being able to do that and not get up to do it, it has been the blessing of blessings, let's call it. So we started with that, and our house being 125 years old, it has gone through some, shall we say, renovations. Some of them not good. but most of them by now are pretty good. But it is entirely, I shouldn't say entirely, the downstairs is lath and plaster, this is our first plaster walled house. So the idea of having to, we try and anchor everything to a stud anyway. Talk about a stud. We try to anchor everything in studs anyway, but have to, choosing to do it in drywall versus having to do it in lath and plaster, completely different. And trying to find a stud in lath and plaster was a little bit of a challenge, but the good thing is the thermostat didn't really need to be stud secured. I mean, a stud secured it, but it didn't need to be secured to a stud. That is the most self promoting talk you'll ever hear me say. It did take a little bit to find in the breaker box what was connected to what. So Mrs. D and I were able to play the game of, is it off now? Is it on now? What turned off? How about now? And I think we were only left with a couple that were unverified, so that's good. Because there's nothing worse. Well, there's a lot of things worse. There's nothing worse than not knowing what is what in an unlabeled breaker box. If you're a homeowner that does renovations, you fully understand that. Ooh, in the bunker. Bunker to bunker. I can tell I'm in the mode of I can tell I'm in the mode of just get this done. The times where you can feel like you're actually, that you're not grinding. He still won. Not a big deal. No big deal. But now that he's in later, Roy McAvoy, Tin Cup himself, is in later levels, it takes more to level him up. I take my earrings off. Ooh, FedEx Cup. Ugh. The bottom of, I don't know if you wear earrings, but the bottom of the ear cup of my ears, it was just pressing enough on my earring to make it annoying. All right, let's see how many points I have. I don't think I have many to upload here. Upgrade? Yeah, 1. Big whoop. and it didn't even tick him up to a higher rating. Awesome. I do love how the simplicity of the Roy McAvoy uniform or outfit is just dressed like a 90s father golfing, and I think you're pretty much there. For those who just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are grinding. We need to finish this level build for our magician for season 3. I've been putting it off, although for a good reason. Mrs. D and I have officially moved. Domino House 2.0 is up and running. We are still here in the undisclosed location, however, because we're doing some renovations to our current state. So we figured, well, just everything is here at this undisclosed location across the M20 near the Russes, and we figured might as well keep everything here. But welcome. How are you? It has been a while, especially our YouTube friends. Hello to our YouTube friends. It's been a while since I've seen you. How was your weekend? How are you doing? It's fall time officially. How are you doing with that? How are you coping with that? Oh man, what's your favorite fall activity? Jump in the chat, let me know. Hopefully the music comes back. I was trying to figure out where, in my last full stream, I had Twitch nailed me with a copyright, and I'm like, well, all of my music is copyright free, so that's odd. But I guess some of it, one of the tracks, I guess the artist signed with the label recently, or took his stuff off of the copyright free website that I use, so it's weird. All of a sudden I had a blank audio in my VOD, and I'm like, uh-oh, better figure that out. We are on our favorite course. I should say our favorite course. We've played Southwind a lot. TPC Southwind. However, I will say once again, we are not trying very hard when it comes to this grind, this level grind. It's not like we're competing against anyone. It's not like we're needing to try hard. I'm just trying to get this done as quickly as possible. Case in point, I have no idea why I aimed it over there, but I did. Have your kids started school yet? I hope so. I know Mrs. D's son and Mrs. D and I's son has started school. He is a sophomore this year. So I think for him, he understands that the end is near. Which, I mean, if I remember back then in high school, my sophomore year was different though. My sophomore year, actually, not to date myself, but my sophomore year was 2001. And I remember recently we commemorated 9/11, and people always ask you, you know, on a major event like that, where were you when it happened? And I remember I was in Mrs. Shepard's English class in 10th grade when I was a sophomore. We turned the TVs on, and Man, it's crazy. So I think back then, I was probably ready to be done with school. But then moved in the middle of my sophomore year to California, and that completely changed my life. So I'm also trying not to, as I'm leveling up, I'm trying not to think of it in terms of like speed golf, my speed rounds. I mean, other than hitting the pin there, I don't. The really cool thing about seeing moving house with Mrs. D was being able to see our friends, a lot of her coworkers, which we used to work at the same place, or I used to work at the place where she currently works, so I know a lot of the people who were on staff, and they showed up in droves. So it was very, very cool to see that, and we were able to move within, gosh, I feel like record time. So that was really cool to experience, to feel the love, all the people coming out helping us. So in the back of my mind, I'm also trying to listen to the music as much as I can, so I can, if it picks up on a one of the copyright song, I can be like, oh, yep, that's the one. When they all sound the same, when they're all just chill piano and chill beats, it makes it hard to differentiate. Oh, that's in the water. That's in the water. We're gonna do back on a line, and we'll take it from there. I don't know how good or bad that actually is, but I think Mrs. D is taking me apple picking for the first time. Drop in the chat if you enjoy fruit picking. What's your favorite fruit to pick? I had to explain to her that I no longer like apples. I enjoy the byproduct of apples: apple juice, apple sauce, apple cider, apple butter. But I do not like just nomming on an apple anymore. That just does not appeal to me at all. So I had to convince her of that first, that can happen. She was beside herself. How can you not like apples? Oh, look out now. Why did that stone suspiciously sound like wood? Oh boy. Was not thinking about that one. Whoopsies. Went from bad to worse. How am I still in the lead of this thing? Like I was saying earlier, it's not that I don't care about what happens, but when I'm just grinding a specific level to get to a level on a character, it's like I mean, technically the scores do matter, but not first to second or first to third. So it actually doesn't matter. It's so funny that I feel like I'm going to the left, but on that one it was just pretty much straight. Like I was going like, I felt like I was going like this, but it was, yeah, I was just going like straight. Perception is weird like that. Stinga it. Ooh. I kind of feel weird because the characters, my alts builds like this one and the Greenskeeper, I'll never play them again. So it's almost like, why put all of this work in if you're not going to play the character ever again? I mean, it's not like they're gonna do a season 8. Okay, level up your Greenskeeper even more, or level up your Magician even more. Pretty much once you're at level 99, you're done, you know? You're done. You're done, kid. Bum, 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 bum. All these fake awards. Like Solomon. Meaningless. Solomon wasn't meaningless. He said everything is meaningless. Anyway. Like, I don't care about leveling up his clubs. Like, they're not really helping me. I mean, they're helping me, but they're not helping me. All I know is it doesn't give you as much as it should to progress your player. Like, so through the last 3 rounds, I've gotten 1 attribute point. That just seems silly to me. Shaping and recovery. Okay, recovery. All right, here we go. 95. Only 4 more levels. Oh. I gotta sit up straight as I lean back. I got some water too. It is so hot up here right now. I mean, up here or down here. Down into Bunka. Bum, 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 bum. Slightly off to the left. I don't think Mrs. D and I have fully realized that it's fall yet. That's the bummer of moving. Like, we've moved before in the middle of summer, and I think moving in the fall you don't realize that you're in the fall. Because, like, for August, we kind of knew that we were moving, but we didn't know for sure. Like, we were working on title stuff and all that. So we knew we were moving in through 3 weeks ago. Like, for sure everything was really gonna fire this time. And so, I mean, fall was basically here, and we took the chance the other night to mourn summer being gone, and we got some ice cream at our local haunt. Stinger. Ew. Bum, bum, bum. Ugh. I hit my point at the bottom, but the only bad thing about The only bad thing about Michigan golf in the fall, and it's not bad. It's not bad. You just get used to it. Oftentimes the greens are done, so they're on the aeration part of that process. So you're playing on like aerated greens, which just basically means if you're not a golfer, it just basically means that the greens are less than stellar. They have bumps in them. Essentially what aeration does is it jabs a hole into the grass, and you get like a plug from it. So it removes a plug of the grass. Although on the greens, it doesn't fully remove it. It just goes in around it and then just comes back up. So it's not like you're aerating your. It's not like it doesn't remove the plugs from the green. So you're not like putting over holes. You're just it's like little divots almost. So it's not, I mean, the green is not roll true or roll straight, but for most people I have found that's not a huge issue. They're barely trying to get it past the first tee box, you know, that kind of thing. Once again, I'm not hugely concerned with my play right now. I'm just trying to do this as quickly as possible. That way I can be done. A little quad perfect there.
Perfect swing.
Roll in the hole. Once again, all of a sudden, I hit a perfect one.
Perfect swing.
Totally did not intend that to happen. I'll take it though. Oh. Burn it off the edge. Mrs. D and I last weekend went to a friend's house for our first bonfire of the fall. And another perfect. What is going on with me? That's 3 quads in a row.
Perfect swing.
two of our friend group couldn't make it, which it ended up being fine. But the friend's house that we were at, Mrs. D works with the lady, and I'm friends with both, but their son came home from a Friday night football game and was chilling at the bonfire with us, just kind of filling in his mom and dad about, you know, what happened at the game and all that stuff. So the lady told Mrs. D later in the week that her friend the son came up to her and said that I was really I'm not sure if he said cool, that Lux is a cool guy, but it was something like that, like he's really cool, or he's really something. I forget what it was, the adjective that he used, but the reason I tell you that is that you may think I'm uncool, but a 16-year-old high schooler thinks I'm funny and cool, so I'll take that all day. Well, and then God bless Mrs. D, but she was then thinking, okay, you need to maximize your coolness and start volunteering at our church for being a youth being a youth volunteer. I appreciate what you did, but I long ago gave up my aspirations to be a youth pastor or youth leader.
Perfect swing.
Of course, the next time we get together with that couple, I'm not going to let on to the fact that I know that I'm cool now. Because as soon as you let on that you know that they think that you're cool, you're not cool anymore. And the fact that I'm old enough to be his father, because they're our age, kind of just goes to show you that I'm not. I mean, it's not like I'm having a midlife crisis and all of a sudden
Perfect
I think
swing.
I'm 20 years younger and all that stuff, but it was a very unique perspective that I don't get, because we don't. Our son doesn't live with Mrs. D and I, so. The times where we have interaction with the younger generation is very slim. So to have that kind of interaction that Mrs. D had, very unique. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh. I don't think the stinger will get there. Oh, I love that sound, man. I've said it before, I think the sound team at 2K deserves every bit of credit for making this game cool. Like when you flush an iron or flush a drive, it just sounds like it does normally in real life. They didn't have to do that, but they chose to do it. And for that, I'm ever grateful. Bam, 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 bam. I have noticed too when I've played this build, I've cared less about it being a full shot, and I've just done like a 3/4 shot or a half shot, just because it's easy, you know, to stop. I'm not worried about exact measurements or exact yardages. That one was a bit fair. I'm not even upset that that ended up in the deep rough with the deep magic. Man, I have just been... I have not used the pitch. I normally don't use the pitch shot, but it's been one of the only short game shots that I have with this build, and I've been surprised how much you need to finesse those shots. It's really weird. All right, let's see how many attribute points that doesn't get me, and then I need to go grab something more to drink, and I will be right back. 76. Okay, tier 76 at least. And I think at least one more attribute point. Alright, cool. Oh. I will be right back. I need to go get more to drink from the fridge. It's over here. I'll be right back. Thank you for joining us. It is a hot one. It is a hot one. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. If we haven't met yet, my name is Lux. I'm your, or I can be, your Sherpa of streaming. Welcome back, everybody, to the Domino House. We are finishing up, hopefully soon, our magician build. We're just grinding away. We don't really care at this point what our scores are. We just want to be done with this season's, so we can focus on other things. But welcome. I had to check on Mrs. D as well. She's here at the undisclosed location. Imagine that. Yes. I had to get something more to drink. All that stuff. All right, we keep grinding. Welcome. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Bow, bow, bow. You think I could press forward on the joystick, but no, apparently that's just too hard for me. Leave it right next to the cup. I've never been so happy for a par in my life. Stinger. Bunker. I was about to say, if that didn't end up in the bunker, I don't know what to expect anymore. Like I've said multiple times before, I'm not really concerned with how good my shots are. I just care about finishing. Nice. Ba-boom, boom, boom, ba-boom. It's almost like I just get into autopilot mode, you know? And at that point, I'd rather not talk. Ooh, I got the hiccups now. Ooh. Let me know in the chat your best hiccup remedy. Nope. Take that, diaphragm. Take that, bunker. Go. See, I'll get there. You know, sometimes you bogey, and that's fine. Just checking to see what it is outside. 69 degrees. I'm here in the undisclosed location. I have the benefit of having some windows off camera here. I feel like I'm gonna have to open those up here. All right. Hopefully that does it, chat. Oh. The niceness of summer has gone away, but the heat hasn't. I mean, if that makes sense at all. Good thing I don't care about his score, right? That was probably the best shot of the night, and I wasn't even really thinking about it, question mark? Mic check 1 2. Hey hey hey. Mic check 1 2. Hey hey hey. In Wavelink, the software I use for my microphone, there's a little bit of mic monitoring, but for whatever reason, this mic just does not do well with it. Mic check 1 2. Hey hey. Mic check 1 2. Hey hey hey. Okay. Enough about that. Tell me about yourself. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I am your Sherpa of streaming. We are finishing up season 3 as we speak. I cannot stand not being away from you. Welcome back. We haven't streamed in a while. Mrs. D and I officially moved in that time, and we are done moving. So I need to get back on my regular schedule. But how are you? How was your weekend? Hard to believe it's the middle of September. In the back of my mind, I'm trying to think of our last full stream together. I got copyright striked by a song that I thought was copyright free, but apparently it wasn't. And so I'm in the back of my mind, I'm listening for it, but I have not heard it yet. So, oh, that could be good. That is not good. Man, it is cooling off in here finally. If you weren't joining us earlier, welcome. I am not trying very hard to finish up the season. I'm not really concerned with my performance. I'm just trying to get through these levels. I think I'm 95, I think, officially, or no, 96 out of 99. But he's at the level, at the point in his leveling journey where it doesn't really level you up that quickly anymore, so you really have to fight for each level. I think when you start your character, they're at 66 or whatever the starting level is, and then it's pretty much every event is one attribute point, and I have not gotten an attribute point in forever. Forever's a little bit of an overstatement. I'll probably get one here. But even then an attribute point doesn't guarantee you a level for your character, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Tour championship, awesome, cool, great. Doesn't matter. It's an alt character. Okay. 75 and then 76, 77. So I've got a little bit to go here. Knowing that I didn't really touch any of the other, so it's 25 per stat line that you can increase. Yeah, let's conditions normal. Well, conditions very easy. It doesn't really matter. It's an alt character, right? No, don't care about talking to the media. Let's see where we're at. I think I have maybe two attribute points to spend. Probably not, though. Probably just one. 3! Hot dog. So we are all done with power contact, speed path, swing path correction. Shaping recovery. We do have some left. So we are 95. On our way to 99. I'm hoping I can get it tonight. We have what, an hour and a half, 2 hours left? Yeah, 2 hours left. We should be able to get this, right? Greenskeeper, ranked match. I wonder if I can get... I won't be able to buy a driver for less than 500 or 600, I think. So I won't be able to get VC that way. Same with irons. I need to strike it rich with a clubhouse tier or something. Okay, just keep on grinding. We're almost there. Bam, 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 bam. I said it earlier. I'm surprised at some of the shots that I've been able to pull off. That I'm not really paying attention to his swing path and there's been some pretty good shots. That is gonna roll way past the hole. Oh wow. I'm surprised that stopped pin high. There's gonna be enough rollout here. Oh no, it didn't even get past the berm. It was a scramble to save par. It'd be really funny on a night like tonight where I'm just slowly grinding. All of a sudden just grab an ace. That was almost a really good putt. Almost a really good putt. Yeah, but just grab an ace or an albatross when you're not even trying. I'm not even trying, man. I'm so used to playing fast, especially like for practice rounds when I have the putt preview on. I'm so used to practicing like this fast that I'm just able to chug through this no matter what I get. Right on the berm there. It went nowhere. I do like leveling up at some point too, because on some level, because it's not like I'm paying attention to the other person. Like when we play ranked, it's like, okay, I have to pay attention to what my opponent's doing, and here, not so much. here it's like I just kind of turn off my mind, chat with you guys, and then not really think about it. Even there, that wasn't a quad perfect, but it still had more. Had a little bit more power to be able to get it past where I originally had planned it. Plus, I did set these conditions to the easiest, so I could just chug through this grind, not have to worry about green speed or. I mean, this elevation's pretty tough, but. Ooh. Oh, what a bummer. All of a sudden, it just didn't go up the way that I thought it was going to. Okay, well, you know, misses happen sometimes. No biggie. Little too much club on that one. And a little too much club on that. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are trying our darndest to grind to the final level of this season, just to get it out of the way. I didn't want to jump into ranked matches tonight for our first stream back since we moved. But how are you? How are you doing? All those things. How was your weekend? How did your local sports team do? All that. Jump in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. Good to see you here tonight. Club down a little bit, right to left wind. Yeah, the wind took it. The wind took it, all right. Perfecto.
Perfect swing.
Uphill, club up. For those of you with us earlier, I mentioned Mrs. D not feeling well. She had to go in for a procedure, and all is well. Procedure went well. She's resting. And she wanted to come with me to the undisclosed location here tonight, but I went out to get her medication, and all of a sudden there was like 2 cop cars. It seemed like there was like a fender bender down the way from where we live, and then I drive like 20 seconds later, and there was 2 more cop cars. I said, what? Did people just, like, not pay attention in driver's training? Oh, Roy's mad. Roy is mad. That's right, chip it in for Birdie. See if that makes him a little bit happier. Drive her over the tree. See if that makes him happier. I mean, in both instances too. Nice little quad there. Both instances,
Perfect
it didn't
swing.
seem like it was a huge. I mean, they were just fender benders, right? But still, like, in the middle of the day, not what you expect in the small town that we moved to. Or exactly what you expect. Meow, meow, meow. Another win for Roy Tim Cup McAvoy. When it's on the semi-easiest difficulty, so you can just grind through. It's kind of to be expected. All right, level 75. Ooh, I'm surprised we didn't get up to level 76 there. It seemed like earlier we would, but all right, let's check in on our boy. See how he's doing. Nothing to report. No attribute points to report. All right, let's fly through the rest of this. That's one of those shots where you know you have to end it. You know you have to land it a little bit shallower so that it actually just rolls up right next to the pin, but had a random weird bounce there. What's that about? At least I hit both my markers that time. I have been hitting one and not the other, or Man. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are finishing up our leveling quest for our alt character, Roy Tin Cup McAvoy. Welcome back, by the way. We have not streamed in a couple weeks. Mrs. D and I have officially moved house. We're excited to be planted where the good Lord planted us. But how are you? How was your weekend? Obviously, if you're here in America, it was kind of a interesting week we've had so far. But let me know how you're doing. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'd love to pray for you. I'd love to encourage you. Oh, stay right there. As I'm not playing speed golf, but it's pretty much speed golf at this point. Because I don't really care other than to level my character up, just to get done with the season quest. I have not played in, what, 3 weeks since I last saw you? 2 weeks for sure. So I'm just trying to finish up loose ends, tie up loose ends, burn loose ends, tie up loose ends. No. Little stinger. Oh, if that did not take that members bounce there to the left, that would have been really good. Let's go. What was that? Nice little chip in. To a blind hole. Like I said earlier, not really trying, which is both good and bad. When you have horrible shots, you have no one to blame but yourself. I think that's the beauty of my career as a leveling up mechanic, is that you can set your own difficulty, your own course conditions, all that stuff to just level up quicker. So I think that's why I started using it as my main leveling up mechanic, because I can just quickly win every single match, and then every single tournament, I should say, and then get the max XP for everything.
Perfect swing.
Bum, bum, bum. Ugh. I did have someone comment on one of my YouTube videos. Hashtag, by the way, if you're not following us on YouTube, be sure to follow us on YouTube. I'm working on a video right now that I do not want to spoil for you, but it will be really fun. Someone mentioned on one of my videos that I think it was during one of the swing montages. He's like, yeah, I mean, your swings aren't really perfect. You're just lucking. You're just using luck to get like good swings. And I'm like, well, okay, like perfect swings don't always guarantee you the best possible outcome. We've proven that here. Like sometimes if you're not aimed correctly, or if you're aimed incorrectly and then your swing makes up for it, then you're hosed, you know? Like, I know this is going to end short right, but I wouldn't show this. I wouldn't show that in a montage. Okay, see there, like, it was a quad perfect, but I hadn't aimed correctly for that to actually benefit you. So if you know what attributes of your swing to typically it's my rhythm that is underdeveloped. I think tonight it's been my transition. I've been not hitting my transition mark perfectly, but you don't need a quad perfect every time. If you know your tendency and what you're missing, what you're lacking during that session, then you know what to aim for. Okay, if my rhythm is off, or I know, well, let's take an easier one. If I know that my swing path is off, and I know that I'm pushing or pulling in a consistent time each time, then I know that I can adjust my aim to make up for it, right? Instead of worrying about, oh, I have to get perfects all the time. Yes, I mean, technically it helps, but only if your aim is correct. And it was one of those comments when, like, I don't have my notifications turned on to push on my YouTube app, but there's perfect swing.
Perfect swing.
When I went to go comment on it, I felt myself kind of like, you know, obviously get defensive. Like, no, you don't need to have perfect swings all the time if you know. Okay, perfect. Like a perfect swing on, what was it, my rhythm that was off? Like, I know I'm within the margin of error for my rhythm or for my transition or for my whatever, that I know I can count on. Oh, okay, I didn't do this, I did this, whatever. It just cheesed me off. But that is the life of the internet troll. Maybe he wasn't a troll. He had a valid point, if at all, just misunderstood. Especially for a streamer, like, you get into a grind session, and then all of a sudden you're hitting the same exact shot all the time, and it's not necessarily perfect, but you can count on that every single time. And playing, I mean, I'm not playing on Legend, granted. You know, I have a little bit of leeway playing on Pro, but all right. Level, man, it didn't seem like my player went up at all. That's a bummer. We did get some VC. I think legitimately I can only get up to maybe 97 tonight, if I'm being honest. So what, that's one. See, that one's maxed, this one's not. Yeah, I mean, I think I have maybe, what, like 2 left or 3 left to get to 96? So even if I play until our normal end time, I don't know if I'll be able to get to it tonight, unfortunately. That is one of the things the way that 2K made this, it seems like you're always kicking against the goads, if you will. Whoa, Lux, you just got serious. It seems like you're always fighting an uphill battle, you know, with leveling especially. Which is, I get it, that's the point of the game, right? They want you to keep on playing for longer and longer and longer, but I'm glad, I mean, for my main, I'm glad that I got the early access pass, and I'm glad I was able to grind pretty much to 99 within that first week of early access, because after they officially launched, then they did that weird VC and XP cut and that nobody liked. Otherwise, I would have been sitting here once again, like with my main technician build, just doing the same thing. I'm gonna undercut this here. Still was too long. I think that's part of this game that I appreciate, being a golfer in real life as well. As a golf content creator,
Perfect swing.
And some of you guys can jump in chat and let me know. There is a certain level of, I shouldn't say randomness, because it's not random. But there are certain things that there are certain variables in real golf that you think you hit, you know, the perfect putt, and it just doesn't catch the break as much as you think it should, or, you know, you flush an iron or you flush a wedge and it's just the wrong club, you know? Like there's randomness to the game that just makes it fun, and I think that they captured a lot of that with this release. So for anybody who's like, oh no, you should be able to master like all of the mechanics and all of the it's like, no, it's not what it's supposed to. Oh wow, I don't know what happened there. That's not what it was supposed to be. Like, it was supposed to be closer to a sim this year than in previous years. So I think they've built in enough mechanics that you can't predict, or it's always up to being legitimately perfect with each and every swing. There always is. I think there has to be that level of, oh, I didn't quite get all of that, but it ended up being okay. Like that's part of golf in real life. Boom, 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 boom. Beatin', what's going on, bro? How are you, my friend? Were you just on? I've been sweating it here in the multi-purpose room of our facility. I haven't even checked who's been on recently. Good to see you, friendo. I'm just grinding. Ooh, nice little perfect. I'm just grinding the last little bit of season 3 content, man. I just got a little bit more to go, and I just keep on putting it off and putting it off. Negative just got home from work. Right on, man. Yeah, I had a long day with Mrs. D. Had a medical procedure she had scheduled for today, so I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But I knew that after the move, like, for those of you who don't know, Mrs. D and I moved recently, moved house. So we were officially unpacked, moved in, ready to go, and I figured, okay, this week is as good as any to get back onto the stream schedule. So yeah, she's well. She just had she had a kidney stone. So she actually went in. We first found it. She was in a lot of pain a couple weeks ago, almost a month ago, I guess. So she went in officially then, and they were like, well, you have an infection and we can't get the kidney stone out until, ooh, why did I club down there? We can't get the kidney stone out until the infection's gone. So she's had to wait this long of time to get the infection down, and praise God it did. Like her body went, it went away real quick. But so yeah, today was just the follow-up to laser, I guess, laser blast the kidney stone apart. So she's a trooper though. She just heavily medicated right now. Watch her jump on. I'm not heavily medicated. What happened to my husband? For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name's Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are finishing up some PGA Tour 2K25 Season 3 content. If not now, when, Lux? We have been away for a little bit. Mrs. D and I just finished up moving, and we had a bunch of different stuff, but we're here, we're back. The schedule is back, and we're back in the New York groove. That's Paul Stanley, never mind. Yeah, how are you? How was your weekend? Obviously here in the States, it was a bit of a somber weekend. My prayers and my legitimate prayers go out to the Kirk family and friends, and man, it's just crazy right now here in the States. But let me know how I can pray for you. Let me know how I can encourage you. Good, bad, or indifferent, I'd love to hear from you. So jump in the chat, let me know where you're joining us from as we finish up our Tuesday night session. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not really concerned with how I'm playing because I'm just grinding levels at this point, so I know that I'm not on an alt character. I'm just having to grind and grind. Like, I'm not really concerned with the meta narrative of his character, or, you know, making sure each shot counts. I'm just grinding this to get it done, you know? That way the rest of the season I can focus on creating content, number one, doing some challenges, because we haven't done a challenge in a while, and doing whatever else was in my mind before I lost my train of thought. It's late here. It's not really late. It's only 9:39. By the way, I don't know if any of you are iPhone users, but uh-oh, Mrs. D. She sent me a, oh boy. Mrs. D will send me, she's an Instagram person because she's a millennial woman, and that's what millennial women doom scroll on. So she'll send me Instagram videos. Oftentimes they're either husband wife funny things, or dog things, or golf things. So earlier she sent me a video of golf is the only sport that the fans go to dressed as the participants. And it was a bunch of B-roll of golf fans dressed as golfers going to a golf event. And she just sent me another one saying, I'm laughing so hard. And I'm like, I don't know how much of that is your medication still on, and then how much of it is how funny the video is. I can't remember the last time I was under anesthesia. I think it was for my foot. I had foot surgery and they put me under for that, but I know some people do not take well to anesthesia. I love it. As someone who does not like recreationally take drugs, I can pretty fully understand why people get hooked on that crap. Like, I'm not even on narcotics. Let me preface this. Hearing a streamer say, I'm not even on narcotics. Awkward. Stinger. Ooh. I mean, I wasn't even trying there, but almost acing it. I'll take that. Whew. It has not. I think it's cooled down a little bit. Little bit to the left here. Nope, short. Oh, pin high. Take that, Lux. I'm surprised if I didn't win that one. Because it's on easy. I mean, if you can't win on easy, then you probably shouldn't be... I don't know. Okay, let's see what we got here. If that didn't level up the character progression, I mean, it's 1,000 XP the whole time. Golly, we're still under 77. We're gonna hit the clubhouse one before we hit the player. We are definitely not hitting this tonight. I think it was a Halloween one. Ooh, a spankly shirt. Let's see what she sent me. Parents, if you're not dressing your kids as SpongeBob. Kids in inflatable costumes. Okay, to be fair, kids in inflatable costumes really is funny. I will admit that was okay. By the way, if you're an iOS user, how about that new build, by the way? Wow. I didn't beta test this year. Because of everything else going on, I don't want to beta test the software anymore, but man, I missed out on giving notes on that one. Pretty much all the time that I spent with Mrs. D at our local medical facility, it was all just me getting my iOS experience to get back to where it was. Like, that's horrible. iOS 26, forget it, man. And I had kept tabs like on what everybody was saying during the beta, and I'm like, well, it can't be that bad. It's like, oh no, it's that bad. It's different enough that it will throw you, but not right away, which is, it's weird. Oh, game's still loading there. Yeah, it's enough off to be like, oh, okay, that's different. And then there's some parts of it that are like, I cannot legitimately not read what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I think the biggest thing was just the opacity. I think they should put this in a patch, but give users the ability to turn off certain opacity features. Like you can turn off or you can reduce transparency for the whole UI, but they should add a ticker for certain specific 26 features, because it's not going to be good. Like in messages, they did not finesse the transparent bar kind of thing that they added to the bottom. Basically, they moved the, like in messages, for instance, they moved the search bar to the bottom, and then the person's profile pic is not solid, it's segmented, and then it's transparent. It might be because I'm on an older phone. I'm still on 14 instead of 16, but I was shocked. Like, I'm like, it doesn't feel like an actual upgrade. It feels like a skin, right? And I know that they added battery features, but as someone who's been with them since launch, standing in line for an iPhone 4, it just seems, I don't know, not very progressive as far as what it could be. Like, okay, think back, and it used to be every off cycle that they would have like a really stark difference between their OS, but I think like
swing.
The jump from what ended up being the 10 generation, where they got rid of the home button, like that was huge, and it made sense, and like you've gotten used to it now. But since then, there really hasn't been a gigantic design feature jump. It's just been all like software tweaks that are really just skins, or it just, I don't know. It just seems like they make a big deal out of it at their keynotes, and then it's
Perfect
like,
swing.
no, that doesn't really look cool at all. And this is usually why in the past couple of cycles, I have done beta testing, because I want to know, like, especially for people like Mrs. D or my parents or her parents. Her parents aren't on iPhones, but our friends at church who ask me for advice. Like, I want to be able to tell them, like, oh yeah, this means this, and just so, I mean, because a lot of them are older, so they're not good with change? Question mark. So I feel maybe probably just old. I don't know. Maybe it's cool. It's cool for somebody. I think the last big one was
Perfect swing.
when they added the dynamic island. I thought that was at least, okay, a new way to get your notifications. Always on display. Okay. I had that with the 14 Pro, and I mean, unless you always use your phone for a nightstand, like clock or whatever, you're not really you're not really seeing a huge benefit from it. And man, I remember when Mrs. D got, I think it was, I got the 10 first, and then she was still on like a 7 or an 8, and I'm like, you should just get 10 just because you know it's gonna be like, we had looked into, you know, the UI change, and she did not like it. She wanted her home button, and now she's like, she navigates like nobody's business. So I'm just waiting for something like that. It seems like it went from every other year to now like every 5 years that there's something huge. But that might just be the diversification of their product line. You know, they have, I honestly don't think that the Air is going to be, the iPhone Air is going to be, other than a battery hog, and it'll get really hot. I mean, those are the two features that I'm, a really low battery and and it getting hot. That's not really a good feature. And most people I know don't rock their phone without a case. So at that point, it's like, okay, I know how thin it is, cool, but how many people are gonna see that after you put it, you know, in a case? Ooh. I don't know, maybe I'm just an old curmudgeon when it comes to, I really like good design, and I don't like it when developers have to feel the brunt of, hey, we didn't really do anything with hardware this year, so you guys have to make something special. And it's like, okay, thanks. I mean, I guess if I think the last huge innovation wasn't on even iOS, it was silicon chips for the Mac line. So, and then putting those in the iPad, I mean, that was really the last huge shift that they made. So maybe I just need to think in terms of, okay, they're not just going to innovate anymore with every other iPhone iteration. They're putting all that R&D into other products in their line and just be okay with it, you know? I don't know. That's why they make the Squillions, and I'm just a lowly streamer here on Twitch and on YouTube. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. I'm not normally this grumpy. I'm not grumpy today. I'm fantastic. If we haven't yet met, my name's Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I play a lot of PGA Tour 2K25. I'll be excited to play some Battlefield here in a month. Less than a month. I hear trees are like 80% air. That did not look like 80% to me. We are just finishing up some Season 3 content here on PGA Tour. My lovely wife, Mrs. D, and I recently moved, so life is situated. I'm back on a schedule, back here to chat and encourage you, to entertain you. Dance, monkey. Yeah. Welcome. Wow. The good thing is it's on easy, right? So I know I'm winning. Winning? I did see in the Midwest that there's a giant, as well as the birds migrating, there is a giant bug migration. I forget what kind of bird. Is it a bird? I forget what kind of bug it is. You know, chinch bugs, you know. It's not a chinch bug. I forget what bug it is, though. But it's like a swarm on the radar. they're all going south, I guess, or invading the Northeast from the Midwest. I forget what it was. We got time for one more? Oh yeah, we got time for one more. We got time for one more? I think I probably got like what, 3 points out of that? Not even. Yeah, just now crossing over level 77. I hate this game. This game is such a slog when it comes to getting anywhere near. Ugh. Boom, 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 boom. Skeep. I'm at level 95. Do I have even 2? I just have 1 stinking 8B. Wow. And that didn't even get me somewhat close. Oh. All right. If I don't grind now, then I have to grind off stream, and I don't want to do that. But this is the only time I can get, you know, I try and work on content for the rest of you guys for the YouTube channel. By the way, if you're not a part of our YouTube channel, ping. I try and work on that during the day, so it's like I don't have time to just sit and grind anymore. And then on normal stream nights, it's, you know, ranked or so I know I have at least one more in me. I think it's just one more. I think we have one more in me. It's been a long day. Like I said earlier, I know that it seems like I'm hitting every shot, but I'm really just trying to fly through this as quickly as possible. It inevitably just ends up being an okay shot. Oh, roll on through. Ooh. Barely. Barely. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. This isn't a speed golf round, but I kind of want to go to bed. So, let's go. You could just hit stop streaming, Lux. That's just fine. Nobody's paying attention anyway. I have hit some pretty good shots though, so I wonder if, like, during ranked play, do I just like not care and just, because I feel like the more that I care, the more that I tense up, or the more that I don't know, mess up the micro swing. Short. Ugh. Live by the spinner, die by the spinner. Who's dying, Lux? Nobody's dying. You're so dramatic. I can tell that I've been haven't been wearing contacts at all today because my left contact is like, please take me out. It might be the cross breeze from the fan or the windows that I opened here in the undisclosed location across the M25. I mean, I still have to take Waddy out. Oh yeah. Right against the bandstand. Bandstand? Grandstand? It's not a bandstand unless there's someone playing there, Lux. I will say this, if I was not if I was not a micro swinger, getting through slogs like this would just be draining me even more. Because I don't think back when I was doing a full swing, I don't think I was this confident, even in just like on easy. So I think I'd be making a lot more mistakes than I am now. I have seen my number of quad perfects drop off dramatically. But once again, quad perfects don't necessarily mean it's the best shot. I'm just trying to get that 60 XP per round, man. Ooh, a little bit more than that. More like that. Even then, it wasn't enough. Look at those almost flesh-colored pants. Very indicative of 90s golf dad, Kevin Costner. Oh man, my left contact is so freaking out right now. Lux, just take your glasses off and rub it for a little bit. My only regret of not jumping on the last couple weeks has been not being able to take part of September here on Twitch. Have a really fun September goal, and this, I guess, moving houses is a lot more dire than that, you know? Important. Dire was not the word I was thinking of. Important. Bam, bam, bam. I do feel like this is a round of speed golf, though. That was almost a really good shot. That had enough. If it had had enough distance, I think it would have been Mue Gudo. All right, finish strong, Lux. You got 6 more holes, man. Bound, 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 bound. Ooh, quad. I'll take that.
Perfect swing.
I can't remember how many in our speed running session. I forget how many. Like, I don't think I had many perfects. Just because I was going based on instinct rather than good quality shots. Bunker. Ooh, numbers bounce there. I like that. I guess I've been there's the bunker. I think I've been misquoting or misstating the idea of a member's bounce. It's only a member's bounce if it's a good bounce. Right? Jump in the chat. Let me know if you're a real life golfer and you've heard the term. Have you heard the term member's bounce? And I think it's only
swing.
if it's a good bounce. Oh, come on, Contact. I'm just trying to, like, blink my way through getting some relief here. Blessedly, it's Pebble Beach, and I know it. I mean, not like the back of my hand, but... I mean, almost chipping in for birdie. I have played throughout the years, Pebble Beach is just one of those courses that's always on the course list, so you typically always have it in your game. A little long. I'm surprised it was chipping from there. It seemed like it was pretty squarely on the green, but maybe not. Blessedly the last hole, as I have sweat running down my calf. That's weird. You're weird, Lux. Okay. Little cleanup here. How great would that have been to chip in for birdie there? All right, I am doubtful that even, like, it barely moved any of the things we're grinding for. Yay, another fake trophy. Yes, okay, Roy McAvoy, yes. Tin Cup, he's great, isn't he? Okay, barely through one level. Did we even get to like 96? Level 96? Got a bit more VC, that's good. No interviews. All right. I may have gotten 1 AP out of that, but I'd be shocked if I have more than 1. Yeah, it's exactly 1. And it didn't move the tick at all. I hate grinding. I hate just feeling like the game is like actively going against you. That's what it felt like. Anyway, I'll see you Thursday night, 7 o'clock.